You know, there was a time when I thought we were on the road to getting back together. And we met you.
Say hi to Julia.
Hi, Julia.
Hi, Lily.
Say bye to Mommy.
Bye, sweetheart.
You'll get used to Tessa. She's adjusting, too.
In no time, you will be back with Mommy.
That was a clip from the thriller Unforgettable, starring Katherine Heigl as a jealous ex-wife who becomes obsessed with her husband's new partner. Joining me now in the Fox Light host and Senior Vice President of Marketing here at Fox News, Michael Tamaro. Michael, good to see you.
Good to see you.
So modest budget, $12 million to make that film.
Yeah.
What would you expect this weekend?
It'll come in at number 2. Unfortunately, Unforgettable will be very forgettable come Monday, I think.
Is that right?
Furious 8 is too big of a global colossus. It'll take number 1 for the second week in a row. We're sort of in a holding pattern this week and next weekend in terms of box office before summer really kicks off with Guardian of the Galaxy Volume 2, which is going to really kick off things for the next couple of months.
I see. So it's a holding pattern, you
Yeah,
could call it,
yeah.
going into the big season, which is the summer.
Yeah, but one reason to really see this is Cheryl Ann is in this. I mean, she's a big Fox fan, Maria.
Yeah, I know she was at the White House Correspondents' Dinner
She came with us last year, and she's really good in this. So.
Yeah, okay. Then there's The Promise, also hitting the silver screen this weekend. This is a drama that follows actor Christian Bale's character, who was caught in a love triangle during the Armenian genocide. This film cost $100 million, Michael?
$100 million. It was completely financed by the late investor businessman Kirk Kerkorian. The goal here is not to make money. Who knew? But all they want to do, producers just want to raise awareness about the Armenian genocide. The Turkish government is very against this movie. They sort of blocked it all along the way in terms of finding a distributor for it. And all the proceeds will go to nonprofits.
So it doesn't matter. They're not looking to make money on this. They said spend $100 million to do it. They want to just send a message out.
Exactly.
Gifted, another one in the theaters this weekend. That's Chris Evans' character struggles to raise his brainy niece. You got to speak with the stars of the film, Michael.
And I love this movie. It was great. It was a very different role for Chris Evans. You know, he sort of put aside his superhero tights for this movie, playing a very different role. I sat down with him and Octavia Spencer, and they told me about the making of this very special movie.
Please don't make me go. You can keep homeschooling me.
Tell you everything I know. No more argument, okay? We've discussed this ad nauseum.
What's ad nauseum?
Oh, you don't know? Wow, looks like someone needs school.
First off, Chris Evans. How great is he in this role? Very different.
It is. We've not seen him like this ever on film, and I love it. I love that he's, you know, put aside his superhero tights, and he's only a superhero to this little girl, which is what most dads are.
He and McKenna had just such a good rapport right off the bat. She's also very gregarious as well. She is ready to connect.
I always imagined you be nice, but whenever I walked in, I'm like, he is way nicer than I imagined.
Didn't know it was going to be this nice. McKenna just really struck that balance. Not only was her acting phenomenal, but she had a life about her where she was still in touch with her inner child, but still seemingly more mature than I was.
Forgot the negative sign on the exponent.
Mary, why didn't you say anything?
Frank says I'm not supposed to correct older people.
Loved how it embraces an unconventional family, but it's all about traditional love, and I think it's a beautifully crafted movie.
He's a good person. He wanted me before I was smart.
That looks good.
So good.
Yeah, and
finally a movie for adults. So
it's an interesting cast.
And Octavia Spencer, I mean, she's so hot right now.
She is.
I think this is one of like 3 projects she has coming up this year alone. You know, she sort of elevates anything she's in.
She really does.
Yeah.
Michael, I want to get your take on this. Disney World reportedly sending out a survey to guests to gauge their interest in a Star Wars-themed luxury resort. According to Walt Disney World News today, the resort would allegedly look like a starship and include interactions with the film's characters, live performances, lightsaber training, robot droid butlers. Wow.
Sign me up, Maria Bartiromo.
Exactly.
I can't wait for this.
This is going to do well if this is the case, isn't it?
Totally. I mean, they're opening up their big Star Wars world, I think, in 2019 at Disney World, and this will be a resort that will accompany that, so you can go to the world and stay overnight at the resort. This just is a testament to the power of the brand, of the Star Wars brand.
Yeah.
And Disney's going all in terms of their investment.
Also Disney, though, they're so strong. I mean, like, you just look at the way they do Broadway plays. You come out of the Broadway play, like, I don't know, Lion King take, and then there's all the products right there. I mean, they know how to capitalize on an idea.
It's not just the movie, it's not just the play, it's the whole 360 experience between merchandising and all sorts of products and the whole thing.
Any idea when that might start, that park? I mean, would the...
Well, the world, I think, opens up in 2019, so probably in and around that date.
All
so
right.
stay tuned.
Big stuff.
Can't wait.
Michael Tamara, have a great weekend.
You too.
Thanks so much, Michael.